All right. So remember, I showed how we made the screen. Now we're going to see how much we screwed up. Actually, we did pretty good. So it works pretty good. Got a nice little screen. To see what we did, that's the same material as that. I had strips of that, and what I did was folded them over and sewed a hem all the way around the screen. And this is just iron-on Velcro. But it makes a perfect screen to cover that hatch. And then that big old piece there is what covers that.
Started running 12, 13, which is the normal age now. They've lowered the age and stuff. But we can
see how this goes.
A picture because my mom was in the middle of selling her house, but now she decided to keep her house. So we took all the racing trophies that are stuffed in my garage. Wow. It's like I wouldn't give it the Bowman Gray status of
they had
is it Virginia?
They had that YouTube show on there called Buck Wild.
They did.
More redneck.
More redneck.
He would know.
He would know. Yes.
What Matthew said.
Corey LaJoy was with me. He came up for a race just to help out. I think UARA was running their location, and there's one guy. Corey does the best impersonations of anybody. And there's this one. His man. I don't even know what class it was. Maybe in the four bangers, whatever it was. I'm a damn driver. Just yelling to the police officer. I'm a damn driver. I'll whoop his ass. Like, what? This has nothing to do with what's going on. It was the craziest thing. One of the best stories. Corey, you have to ask Corey about that one.
Yeah, I do. Unless your friend that you like 5 or 6 months in here.
Yeah, Len, Carol, and I, and my dad are not good friends.
Oh no!
Wow. Yeah, we for the first time we made like one lap, and they were like, "Hey, pull it in," and Len and Carol stand there on the lift gate, and he brings us in. How old is he? My dad says, "How old do you want him to be?" He says, "Give me a fax number. He'll be 16 in a matter of minutes."
Oh my
goodness. Fax number. And we ran that race and whatnot, but we had to have like special insurance from UARA, back them up, got them out of the way. And I was gonna send that picture. I was like, man, second place sucked, doesn't it? But I was like, I'm not gonna do that. That's my personality. I just push buttons. And so I got one UARA win. I keep us friends very, very small.
When you race against Matt.
All right, so we finally got the name on here, Adventure Gallon. Now, some people got it right off, and some people didn't know how to explain it to them. If you have a nautical history, then you'll probably understand it. Basically, all it is a play on Captain Kidd's pirate ship, the Adventure Galley. Now, a galley is a sailing ship that can also be powered by oars. We are not a sailing ship, and the only thing we're going to do with an oar is go and get help because you ain't paddling this thing anywhere. So that's why we come with Gallon. So the Adventure Gallon instead of Adventure Galley. And I put the little by the in there just playing around. I thought for a long time going back and forth on different names. The reason I like this name is I like the history of pirates. I've studied a lot of history of pirates, especially in North America. And here in, living in Florida, I was there around the inlet and St. Augustine, which was sacked by pirates. So, and if you've been on sailing boats, it's part of the history. But One of the things I plan on doing is going to a lot of the areas here in North America that the pirates had activities, whether it was sack towns or battles. There was some major battles. But there's actually a lot of activity around South Carolina, especially Charleston, because it was basically a safe haven for pirates for a long time. So there is quite a bit of activity. But like I said, hopefully eventually we're going to get to those places and be able to do videos and share some of those stories that I've learned. But so basically, yeah, just playing on that. I thought it was cute. Some people like it, some people don't, but we're starting fresh and it's my boat.
Answer this question.
To decide where to put these.
We go, there's some
Before
tracks
they
that
were
go to
here.
Darlington, for example, and I show up to the car for practice, you know, not exactly on time, but saw a lot of people wait there to get rubber on the track and stuff. But I felt like we were a little bit late getting on track, so I thought a lot of people went out. So I go, Darlington's one of the tough tracks for me. And I'm like, man, we're not bad, I don't feel like.
Trying to decide where to put these. I'm not sure.
Like I used to do stream a lot, and I hate that didn't take off. But I'd sit there and be racing. They're like, hey man, move your field of view all the way up to the dash. I'm like, what? They're like, yeah, it's like 3/10 better. If you just move your field of view forward. So you're basically, if you're thinking about it in real life, you're sitting on top of the dash driving. And it's like, okay, yeah, this is real life. This is real life. Yeah, that's gonna, okay, let's move your seat up in the car and see if you pick up 3/10.
Yeah.
No.
He ain't buying it.
No. And then they run the top at Richmond coming to the green, like run against the wall, and it's like, okay, go try that in real life.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Hey.
Good times.
Well, I appreciate you coming out today.
Absolutely.
Great interview.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Good luck the rest of the season. Have
Appreciate
fun.
it. I'll try.
And let's get on that PUBG boat.
Dang it.
All right.
Keep doing that mobile.
See ya.
See ya.
Raggedy old sweatpants. They're great to wear pants that need a little help.
That's right. That's a good point.
All right. They're comfortable. We know that. But it's hard to be taken seriously out in public wearing sweatpants. That's just, I mean, you do it, but it's hard to be taken seriously. Now there's a pair of sweatpants that you can wear outside.
Like last year, you know, it was well documented what happened at the end, kind of, and I went home and worked on stuff myself and watched the race and just tried to be better. And every year we went there, we just never really had speed until last year. Like, not that, you know, we were decent, but we were good enough to win. If situations happen, we didn't have the speed. Well, last year we got that. We fixed, you know, we got there. We were in contention, and to go there and be that good with everybody there is just, I mean, it's just unheard of.
Oh, I used it. Let's see how it looks.
Their ass all night. Yeah, I mean, people were coming to me and were like, "That's never happened here." I mean,
not too
nobody's
bad.
ever dominated. You know?
What the English king Ethelred and Ray had in common with President read Joe Cocciarelli's new book, Ghost Song, from the author who wrote the acclaimed books. Experience Southern senior living at its best at Oakleaf Village offers all-inclusive assisted living and memory care options with comfortable apartment homes, home-style cooked meals. A tour of our beautiful senior living community today and enjoy lunch on us. Call 864-990-01.
So we're going to see if this works. I think these are the same size. These are LEDs. These are the old. I don't know if y'all watched that last video where the light came on. Well, I was trying to figure out why it was off before I got it unscrewed. So they look about the same. Yeah. I don't know, let's see. Dang. I don't know if you can see it, but it works. LEDs instead of the regular ones, so that's going to save a lot of juice. And whenever you're on a boat, juice is important. So the navigation lights, the red and green on the front, I'm not so worried about, because basically if they're on, the engine's running. But when you're anchored, this one has to be on. So it's going to be on when the engine's not running. So that's why it was important to do these and not so much of an issue with those. Maybe we'll do those later, I don't know.